I'm sure you've had classic Greek salad before, but today I'm gonna give it a boost with succulent grilled pork and a creamy all-in-one dressing and marinade. This dish is perfect on a hot summer's evening, but don't forget, leftovers are also perfect for lunch. Let's start with the dressing. I need a little bit of oregano, some chopped garlic, some cream. I'm gonna season with a little bit of salt and pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. While I'm whisking, what's going to happen, the lemon juice will thicken the cream and it'll make the marinade. I need 4 pieces of pork loin or tenderloin. And to the pork, I'm going to add about 1/3 of a cup of the marinade. I'm gonna close the bag, and to make sure the marinade gets everywhere on the pork, I'm gonna give it a little massage. I'm gonna put the pork in the refrigerator, but I'm also going to keep the dressing. So I'm gonna cover it. The pork needs to marinate for at least 15 minutes or up to a day, and I'll leave the marinade in the fridge. Now that the pork has been marinating, I'll be able to grill it. I've already preheated a cast iron grill pan to medium heat. You can also do this recipe on the barbecue. I'm going to remove the loins from the bag and also remove a lot of the marinade. Now the rest of the marinade, I don't need it. I'm going to leave the pork on the grill and cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, making sure not to turn it because we do want the nice grill marks, and we also want a little bit of pink inside the pork. We'll see if the pork is ready to be turned. Oh, beautiful grill marks. After all the pieces of pork are turned, I will leave them on the grill for another 3 minutes. Now that the pork is cooked, I'm gonna remove it from the grill. I'm going to let the pork rest for about 5 minutes. This will assure me of nice and juicy meat. I've taken my marinade out of the fridge. Now I'll transform it into a dressing by adding just a little bit of yogurt. I'll mix this together. In a bowl, I'll combine some vegetables that I've chopped while the pork was marinating. 2 stalks of celery, a little bit of cucumber. I've kept the skin on for added color, a little bit of red peppers, and some red onions. The dressing, I will put only half. We don't want the vegetables to be too liquidy, but I do want to make sure that the dressing coats them well. Of course, we'll season with a little bit of salt and pepper. I'll put the vegetable aside. That'll give me just enough time to slice the pork. And now it's time to assemble the salad. So I've taken some romaine lettuce. I've filled a bowl with it. I'm gonna, of course, add a little bit of vegetables. And then I'm gonna place the pork on it, and quite easy to make. For added saltiness, a little bit of black olives, a little bit of feta cheese, just a little bit more creamy dressing. And for added freshness, a little bit of chopped mint. It looks so appetizing. All I have to say is bon appétit.